think a cosmic ray struck my computer. Probably
The
not,
sun.
Something weird happened.
A little bit of Martian madness. Trying to get an influx flavor. Preferably two. Oop, I just ran into that one. I discovered a pretty solid strategy for dealing with these guys.
The arranger?
Because that ray, if it hits you, is one shot.
Don't get it.
But you can juke them out with the shield if you alternate which direction you run. Swap to a slightly better build. I went back to hydrothermic armor. Instead of doing warrior emblem and destroyer emblem, I'm doing a mechanical glove with my fire gauntlet. Killed like 6 of these and still haven't seen one.
What Danzo flavor is that?
The sword.
They dropped from the UFOs.
Yep. There's one. Now I just need a second. Should use it for fun. Oh, well. Yeah, there's a summon item, thankfully. You can just buy it from the cyborg. The sword does better damage than I give it credit for because I never use it. It's a bit of a shame because it's kind of a cool sword. It's, you know, your standard projectile sword. It looks cool. But the Terrablade's right there.
The Terrorblade is right there.
Although with the Terrorblade... Yeah. With the Terrorblade reworked, I wonder if they reworked the influx waiver or not, because if they didn't, then it actually might be really good. I feel like that'd be a nice compromise. His key bit is like one of the only like projectile swords that works like that. Because you can only get it like right before there's a sword.
And by that time, it's like, there's a lot of really good options for swords that you can have that aren't that.
Well.
You don't need to use that.
There's 3 options, in fact. 2 of which aren't swords. There's Daybreak, there's Terrorblade, and there's the, what's it called? The one that the other drop from the solar pillar. Which is why Melee's a little annoying in vanilla, even though the swords that exist. Oh, there's not many. Yeah, Ranger's pretty good, and Magic I think is probably the best.
Ranger's always benefited from having, like, in late hard mode, you get to choose, like, 3 different subclasses you can go into. So, like, if there's not a good option
Yeah.
in one of them, there's probably at least a good option in the other.
Yeah, like Ranger, it does kind of force you in some ways. Like Ranger is generally forced to be guns in early hard mode. Unless you want to farm for Daedalus. And then after that point, you're like forced to go with bows because you can't get the sniper scope.
Xenostaff.
Staff. There's a new ranged weapon that it drops, I believe. It's a gun, but I don't think it takes ammo, so it's kind of interesting. Ah, good timing. I can that even happen.
Having a party
Tesla turrets are up there with deadly spears as the worst enemies in the game.
Honestly, kind of finding this Arts of Madness to be really easy. I'm not sure if it's just because I have the
Oops.
freaking,
It is.
bow. Cosmic Heart.
Oh, I got the skateboard. Nice.
Do I have a high?
Oh, I got the hook too. You have a what?
I got the Cosmic Heart.
Nice. Could use it just for fun, I guess.
Literally just downgraded
Thought it was the same speed. Or at least it is in vanilla.
It's a larger hitbox.
Is it?
5 miles an hour slower.
Really? That's weird. You'd think they would make it an upgrade. Why would they downgrade it in Calamity when it's literally later to obtain?
It's literally worth everybody. Because it's the same hitbox as the Pirate Ship. It also appears to be the same speed as the Pirate Ship. So
That's really weird. Game, I would really love if I didn't have to do 20 Martian Madness events. Good thing that laser does not one-shot you in phase 1.
Xenostaff. I think that's the gun you were talking about, right?
Yeah, here you go.
The nullification pistol?
Yeah.
Okay, I already got one of those, but...
I have an Unreal one in the chest already if you really wanted to use it.
I don't know if I do, but... It's got a very annoying sound effect, but...
Let's clear out my inventory and then I guess I'll start another one. What is this? Summon weapon. And a hook.
I'm guessing the Stardust Dragon Staff is better than the Xenostaff, but...
Probably.
Might as well have the Goblin Tinkerer reforge the Stardust Dragon. Nimble. Demonic. Godly. I don't know if
What's
I
the Tager
consider the
Craft
best
that
one,
would be?
but
That's weird.
I'll use it.
Did we get the magic weapon from Anahita?
Did we?
We did. Okay, that's nice.
Is it useful for something?
Yeah, it's part of making a melee weapon. And then I just need this guy to sell me something.
We
Or
should have
not
a
this
spot that
guy.
we put our banners on
This guy.
in the arena.
We could, but I don't want to have too many platforms. That's the problem.
That is the problem, isn't it? Some people do like having platforms. That way, you can be somewhere where you're reasonably protected from being sniped from below.
You could put them on the very bottom.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be bad.
We have Tenebris somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
We sure do. It might be in the chest that I have for the crafting of my thing. At least some of it.
No. Do we have sea prisms?
Sea prisms. Probably not.
I don't really even know what those are.
I think those are later on.
No, we can get them now.
Reaper teeth are post mood mode, unfortunately.
Sea prisms are pre-hard mode. Oh, they're in the sunken sea. Right. You've just never really been there. And then luminol, which I think I need to buy. Probably. So I think we're pretty much using it all at this point. This will be a little expensive. It's like 4 platinum worth of luminol right there, but you know. Then I need to go down this hole. My map is like permanently messed up now because of that one time that it didn't load in the area here.
We have Rod of Discord at home. Rod of Discord at home. Hook of Dissonance.
Yeah. We should bomb out an area just like super deep underground, like just go to the underworld, go to the Hallow, and just bomb out an area down there. Be pretty easy to do.
I mean, we wouldn't even need to do it in the Hallow. We can just put hallowed blocks anywhere in the world.
Yeah, but like, why not just do it there? Let's see.
Well, we already have, like,
is this?
kind of the startings of an area by that glowing mushroom biome. So it'd probably be easier to do it there. We can just put in some hallowed bricks. Do you want me to do that? I mean...
Sure.
I'm guessing the Rod of Discord is going to be useful for the rest of our playthrough, even beyond Moon Lord.
Very likely.
So it isn't as good as it is in vanilla.
Oh, interesting. So the prism shards aren't like a proper ore. They're more like crystals in the Hallow.
Are they just like the slime, like the queen slime crystals, but not the queen ones, slime ones?
Yeah, they just grow on the walls and you just break them. Okay, and then I go to the ancient manipulator, I think. What else do I need? I need sea prisms. Oh, okay, so I need 100 prison shards. I should probably try and beat Astrum Deuce first. Because it seems like Astral Armor is recommended for me over for Moon Lord.
Yeah, I'm still using Turbine Armor, so it's very possible that I might upgrade too. If it actually works for a Ranger. I'm assuming it's like a normal class that has all those types of armor.
Yeah, I believe Astral Armor has every type.
It's not a special one.
I believe it's somewhat geared towards magic, maybe. I'm not quite sure why it's recommended for me.
Does it have like an omega symbol next to it or something?
It's not recommended on that page. It's a different guide.
One thing I found is that if it has, on that page, it has like the omega symbol, that means it's recommended that you use it in a particular build.
Yeah.
Like the game wouldn't recommend, for instance, you use wooden arrows unless you're using like the epic tide.
Yeah. I found someone's just like personal guide on loadouts for melee, which is better than the wiki because the wiki misses some weapons and doesn't have as... It's not very good at recommending armor, it seems like, because it tends to... It actually tends to recommend vanilla armor a lot, and vanilla armor is usually worse. So this guide...
Ranger armor out there, I'm guessing.
Well, I could see.
Either way, we're fighting against a boss.
Yeah. I mean, it is very different now, but... Is this the same? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see one that's quite as expansive for range. This one gave me a good feel of like when to use the armors. Swapping between Daedalus to Reaver to Hydrothermic. But for some reason they recommend Astral for me more, and I just don't know why. I think it's a set bonuses. So, Astral Armor permanently grants the effects of Danger Sense, Hunter, and Spelunker potions while equipped, so you can see all nearby creatures, treasure, ores, and traps. Which is nice for generalist stuff, but that's just like a side effect it has. It has 63 total defense, which... Well, not really. That's on par with anything else. My armor, melee armor, which has the most right now, has 67, so it's on the same tier as this. It's actually pretty high, given the fact that it's kind of geared towards magic. It has a flat 35% increased damage for all classes, which is potentially why they recommend it, because I believe that's actually higher than the melee only bonus that I have. Because I get just melee damage, I get like 25%, yeah, so it's an upgrade in damage. 25% increased crit for all classes as well, which is pretty high. 15% movement speed, which is a little higher than this armor as well. And then the thing that made me think it was weird is the chest plate gives like 80 mana and 20 max life, which would be kind of useless. And then it also gives 3 minion slots. And then critical hits cause 3 stars, Fallen, Hallowed, and Astral, to rain down on the target every 1 second that deal 120 damage. And they inflict the Astral Infection debuff for 2 seconds, which reduces the defense of enemies by 6 and their movement speed by 15%. And does damage. Huh. Okay, I guess I can understand why he recommended that, because I guess the set bonus is pretty... It makes, like, the damage stats really good, even if the chest plate is just, like, magic. It's very much a generalist set, it looks like.
That's what it seems like.
But it's a generalist set with like, actually really good stats. I guess I could craft it just to see, like, does my damage go up with the weapons I'm using? That'll be a good enough test.
You could do some other cool builds. You could do the target second stack because you get 3 summon slots. So it probably actually do pretty decent damage.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would have that option. They said also you can use the Astral Sword to, like, do a lot of damage to Moonlord's heart. So the way the Astral Blade works is it deals more damage the more life an enemy has left.
So a boss is kind of broken on it.
Yeah, but I think it's purely true melee. So basically they said it's a death trap, but you can go right next to Moonlord's heart and just swing that and do massive damage. So maybe I'll give it a try.
It's a fun build.
Looks like these sea prisms grow back pretty fast. If I'm seeing this correctly. I'm not really used to having all this movement speed in the water. The nice thing about the guide that I was following for some of this stuff is that, sorry, giant plant, I didn't let me hit you. It was not Brandon the guide, unfortunately. I don't even know. It'd be funny if his name was. Let me see. Does he have a name on here? Doesn't. Unfortunately. Well, we can say it's Brandon the guide. His guide is for... It's probably a little outdated at this point, and as such, it's assuming 6 slots because expert mode for accessories. Yeah, we have 7 in master mode. Do you get 8 in Calamity? I can't remember. Was that a thing that I saw? Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. 5 accessories. Celestial Archer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you get 8 in vanilla, don't you?
I think in vanilla you get 7. I think Calamity adds 1 more than vanilla because of Moonlord.
I thought there was a thing that like you started with an extra slot in vanilla, but then they changed that so you only get a bonus. I could be remembering that completely wrong.
I believe vanilla is 5 in normal mode, 5 plus 1 from Wall of Flesh and Expert, and 6 plus 1 from Wall of Flesh and Master.
Okay.
And then Calamity followed the 6 plus 1, and then
Also gave you enough
plus 1 as well, which I assume works.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely needed. Although it'll be interesting because at some point...
kind of like, they combine
Mm-hmm.
to get post-Moonlord stuff, so like,
yeah, it's going to open up a lot of options.
As well, like, to begin with, but I'm assuming the bosses are just going to be terrible.
Yeah, because your wings can combine with your boots if you don't really care about wing stat buffs. So that frees up a slot there. And we'll probably, I'm thinking I'll probably want to use the, what is it, like the Occult Crown that combines the stress pills and all that. It sounds like a really good accessory. I was looking at it more specifically. Yeah, so this is the whole list of effects. So your rage meter gradually fills up at a rate of 1% per second and doesn't empty when out of combat. And when you take damage, your adrenaline meter is halved instead of fully lost. Then it increases your defense by 5, movement speed and acceleration by 5%, and then it cancels out a certain amount of debuffs and gives you buffs instead. And some of these are pretty massive. So when you get Armor Crunch, it cancels your defense and resistance penalty and gives you a flat 15 defense. When you get Blackout, it cancels the light reduction and gives plus 30 defense, plus 25% damage, and plus 10% crit, which is just massive. Broken Armor, which I think just happens anytime you get hit multiple times in a row, cancels your defense penalty and gives 25% more defense. So that's a percentage, so that's pretty massive. Shield cancels movement speed and gives you 1.3 times movement speed. Confused cancels the reverse controls and gives plus 30 defense, 25% damage, and 10% crit. Darkness cancels light reduction, gives 15 defense, 10% damage, 5% crit. E-Core gives 20 defense. Obstructed gives 50 defense, 50% damage, and 25% crit. I don't know how many sources of Obstructed there are in the game. But Slow cancels movement penalty, gives 1.5 times speed. War Cleave cancels defense and resistance, gives 10% damage reduction. And Weak gives 10% melee damage, 10 defense, and 20% move speed. So if you're getting hit by any of those, it's a really strong accessory.
I'm assuming for most bosses, though, you wouldn't be beaten by those.
I think a lot of bosses usually have at least 1 or 2 status effects, so some of them might fall into that.
Would you get intentionally get hit by a status effect?
That's what I was wondering. Because when you click on a lot of these, it just takes you to the vanilla wiki, like Obstructed, which is the one that gives you like 50 defense and 50% damage. I was like, can I inflict that on myself? So I looked it up, and the only thing that gives that in the game on the vanilla wiki are the killer enemies that latch onto your head. And I assume in Calamity there's probably more sources of it. But
probably wouldn't just have an accessory dedicated to that.
Yeah.
And before this is just defense and
Yeah. There's also another interesting accessory I was looking at, called the Community, which boosts basically all of your stats dependent on your game progression. And it's a drop from Anahita that I guess we just didn't get. But, so like where we are right now, which is after having beat Lunatic Cultist, if your life regen is negative, it gives you a +2 to your life regen. And then it always gives you 4% damage reduction, 8 defense, 4% crit, 8% damage, 4% melee speed, 16% minion knockback, 8% movement speed, 16% flight time, and 8% max life. So it's just a generalist thing that boosts basically all your stats, and it sounds pretty good.
It'll only ever get better.
Yeah, it only gets better. After Yaron, that goes up to 2 life regen, 5% damage reduction, 10 defense, 5 crit, 10 damage, 5 melee speed, 20 minion knockback, 10 movement speed, 20 flight time, and 10% life.
Alright, let's see.
So I kind of want to try it, but okay, here we go.
1378.
I got the Tenebrous Tides. Where's the goblin? Queen, Hurtful, Strong, Demonic, Superior, Goblin. There's a lot of Donor items that I think the wiki just doesn't have on their list. Selling the Code 1, the Sergeant United Shield, and the Stopwatch all at once, and Sake, and Foe. Really? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, this is very reliable. Because it shoots a lot of projectiles. And when a projectile hits, it homes in a bunch more projectiles. So it's actually really good for hitting enemies.
For enemies that are hard to hit, like, well, Moonlord isn't the hardest enemy to hit, but...
No, Moonlord is probably one of the easiest because he doesn't move, really.
True. The hitbox is
Moonlord
sort of small, but like,
yeah,
like he's no Leviathan. But...
He quite literally only follows you, so if you only move left and right, you can just aim in the same spot the whole time.
Yeah. He does indeed do that. Let's see.
Anyway. I'm just going to start another Martial Madness. You don't have to be here if you don't want. Vampire knives are, like, incredibly good during events. It's basically impossible to die if I only use them. Even without the tank armor. It's more piercing and spread.
Yeah. Die pretty quickly anyways.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Goodbye, traveling merchant. Were you actually looking for something from the traveling merchant, or?
No, I just check him every time. I don't know if there's anything he can sell now that would be interesting. I think I have almost everything from him. Have you ever tried having fun that the game said? Time to spawn 10 turrets in the same spot.
I did a fun thing called assign vein miner and adrenaline to the right click button.
Interesting.
I mean, I figure when I'm mining, I'm basically always going to want to be using vein miner. When I'm fighting, I'm basically always going to be wanting to use my adrenaline / revengeance whenever I get it. There's no reason to put it on a special key.
Can I get a UFO, please?
But the side effect is that I often trigger my revengeance meter when I'm vein mining.
Yeah.
Which is fun, I guess. Doesn't mirror anything.
That was a little strange.
But
Not a single UFO.
thanks for the compass game.
Very cool.
Appreciate it.
Got the traveling merchant's hat.
No way, that's probably cooler than anything else you would have told.
Yep.
Alright, I've figured out an area large enough for farming in the underground.
Well, I guess I'll just do another one.
got some pearl stone blocks? Sure do.
I don't wonder how NPCs are managing to die. There's one. Oh, Martian Saucer Trophy. That's cool, I guess. This thing, once it gets going, really gets going. That's impressive. The sword's a little bit more reliable. Oh, I forgot that goes to blocks. Pretty good against him too. Oh, come on. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
When you get hit by its laser, it gives you like, oh,
Give you that.
it gives you like minus 120 broken armor.
There's a barrel on me. Oh, there we go. I was in the storage room, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do.
Yeah.
It decided that it wanted to kill me. Got the gun here.
The sword does a lot of damage in true melee range.
Oh, no.
What?
It's following me.
The blood moon is rising.
Sure is, it seems.
Does it feel
Martian
like...
madness. It's probably a calamity change.
What is hitting me? That's very strange. Not sure what was hitting me there. Oh, that was not even fair. It went on top of me before it started the laser. Didn't even get to dodge. there's not actually blood in an enemy spawning. It's blocked by the event. If I get another Xeno staff,
Ah, enemy, Sans Undertale.
What? That was my car key.
Okay, well, apparently one name that the skeleton merchant can have in this game is Sans Undertale.
Very cool.
This, but unironically. I'm glad they acknowledged such an obscure and fun little indie game that I'm sure you've never heard of.
It is pretty nice.
Because you've given some love to rarely ever heard of titles. Makes me feel all nice and good.
Interesting. Apparently the raincoat actually gives you 2 defense. Anyway, the influx waiver is the worst thing in the game, I've decided.
Now his name is Skellington.
Ellen might be vanilla.
Okay, this song is being skipped.
So another car key.
Usually I just let this... I'm using like a music app for music that's already been approved by Twitch for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I just start hearing porn sounds. I'm like, alright Twitch, thanks for the recommendations. I think I'm alright. I'm alright without that.
Possibly. I love how this sword works. I wish there were more swords like this in vanilla, where you can swap between true melee and projectiles. It's also like giant, so true melee is slightly easier to pull off against bosses. There's one. Don't make me look up what the drop rate of the influx waiver is, game. Because I know it's not this bad. Oh, that's how you skip a blood moon, I suppose. Get over a platinum every time I do this, which is nice, I guess. The influx waiver is in its normal drop rate. Has a basically 17% chance of dropping out of the 1 in 6 items that can possibly drop. Let's look. I assume. And this is the moment in which the bestiary thing would be nice to check, but I can just see how many weapons we have, I suppose. 18. One would think I would have at least 3 by now. But no. I've also only gotten 1 laser machine gun. And this is a pretty regular occurrence. Every single playthrough we've ever done, it's hard to get the influx waiver and the laser machine gun. Kind of funny how those are also the only 2 good drops for this event. And of course the cosmic card key. It's almost like it's rigged. The amount of Xeno staffs we get from these events is just painful.
Xeno staff isn't bad, just obsolete.
Yeah. That's pretty much all these weapons, other than the laser machine gun. Laser machine gun's the only one that isn't already outclassed. Which is actually kind of funny because Magic has the most options at this point in the game, but somehow laser machine gun is just that good. Wouldn't you know it, but that's yet another Xeno staff.
Know it.
Wouldn't you know it, but that's a nullification pistol and a Xeno popper. You can probably get like 4 of these per event, if not more if you're lucky. Like, farming them is not that bad. Drop rates are annoying, and the fact that they one-shot you and disappear sometimes is annoying. And that is another Xeno popper, which is also a little annoying. Here is number 4. Omni Blade does so much damage. Yes! Yes! I'm free! Ugh, thank goodness. They should retune this event for Master Mode. Because this event is actually really good and classic. Because it's the only way to get the flying mount. But
yeah, this mode is not much of a point, is there?
they want to make a bunch of training dummies for fun. I would love to know what my DPS with the sword would be in a full range of training dummies. Okay. Only took me about, I don't know, 25 saucers to get 2 swords, you know. Just normal stuff. Actually, I think I got 3 Xenopoppers that time, and those were the first Xenopoppers I got, which is interesting.
Forgot about that.
Now that, did you perhaps run into a Howled Mimic?
Sure did. Got my arrows reflected right back at me.
Ah, interesting. I looked up Zenith Calamity, and apparently there's a game called Zenith that has a wiki with the title Calamity.
Definitely not done on purpose. No, definitely not.
Calamity vanilla recipe changes. Was there no... I guess they didn't change the Zenith crafting recipe, I assume. They just toned down its damage a lot. Need 5 orc bars on top of the recipe. So they're post Yaron, which is basically the end of the game. But it also seems like they dropped it, maybe. Not sure. Do I have all the items that I need to craft a copper short sword? Is copper short sword. I believe I have an enchanted sword somewhere. Not sure where I got off to, but I know I had one.
Didn't need half one.
I believe it's craftable anyway. Yeah, it's very cheap. Beekeeper I have, Star Fury, also not sure where that got off to, but I have that as well somewhere. Where in the world? Where did all my weapons go? Weird. Although is that? Yeah, Star Fury is also craftable, and it's also very cheap. Seedler, I want to say we got a Seedler. Yeah, we did. Influx Waver I just got, Terrorblade I have. So I think the only thing we're missing that isn't a Moon Lord drop is probably the Horseman's Blade, because I don't think we ever got one of those.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
That should not be terribly difficult to get, because you sure do kill a lot of pumpkins in that event. Okay, I need to go get the scythe. I assume I put that tools. Yeah.
Well,
One route of Discord down.
one lot of Discord down. I'll let you have it.
Oh. Epic.
I'm not very good at using it, so I'm better off with you anyways.
Do you want to get yourself one still?
Maybe try Moon Lord first. Maybe I'll get one eventually, but I don't really
Okay.
feel like grinding one right now.
Well, thank you. Let me... I don't need this anymore. I would like to yeah. Didn't take that long, all things considered, I guess.
Yeah. Wasn't all that many. I think we got pretty lucky there. Well, actually, what is it? A 0.3% drop rate in Master Mode?
May only be like 1, I don't know.
I think it's 1.1% in Classic, and then it's either doubled or tripled for Master Mode.
Oh, it's 0.25.
0.25, yeah. Got a little lucky.
Yeah, probably did. Oh, that's nice. They added a
One that doesn't need you to have your
oh,
wheel over
interesting.
the menu. Uses Art of Fragments. Exodium Cluster. You get that.
Oh yeah, what is this? Normality relocator?
It's the same thing, but you don't need to hold it. You just need to press Z.
That's interesting. I assume that is not pre-Moon Lord, but yeah.
What are the
Exodium Cluster
clusters?
is post-Moon Lord or that generates some planetoids.
Neat. So that'll be something you
What
can get
about
eventually.
Yeah, I should be able to get that right after we beat Moon Lord. I don't know what Cinder Plate is. Oh, Cinder Plate's nothing. Okay. Yeah, so I can get that right after Moonlord. They changed Rod of Discord a little bit to where instead of taking damage like the potion makes you take, it just completely disables teleporting. Which is
Yeah.
fine because I never did teleport. I never did trade health for teleporting, so I'd rather it just be disabled so I don't do it by accident. Um, the timer cooldown might be longer, but it's not that bad. And they added a thing kind of like the potion meter, so you can easily see when you can teleport again.
Oh, neat.
I should rearrange my weapons. Are you going? All right. When are you gonna be back?
Huh? Oh.
5:30.
Pickleball training class. Okay. Just wherever we want to go. Okay. Let's see.
Y'all good?
Yep. Not sure. I'm trying to decide where I want to put the Rod of Discord in my menu. I guess we'll see. I can't imagine it's terribly useful against extreme dues, but it could be if I keep it. Does it still work? No. That's unfortunate.
The upgraded one also gives you like more fall speed when you press after you teleport for a little bit. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a bad thing.
I think that's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole point is a get out of trouble thing. You'd have to get used to it, but
Could
it
end
might
up
be a
being
little
more useful,
tricky.
yeah.
When dodging something like the laser, it's probably pretty useful because it lets you reset to the ground really fast. If you're dealing with like a giant circle of projectiles, it might be a little annoying, but I just pressed the buff button by accident.
Well, do you want to give Moonlord a go?
Here we go. This isn't going to go well, but why not?
Give it a try. Throw on those venom arrows.
So you get your... Did I get...
Actually, let me make it rain too. That way, if I need to emergency use my mount, it'll be fast. Might slightly hurt our visibility, / make extra particles in the screen, but shouldn't be that bad. Probably worth it for zoomies. Let's see. 80 miles an hour. How fast is me running? 49. I fly 80 miles an hour, so Fisher Mountain is literally as fast as
Oh, that's nice. This is a classic. I wasn't paying attention to that. Just a little bit. Kind of the point of Rod Discord was for that to not happen. I was not paying attention to the side. That time I didn't get lasered. I love Moonlord's projectiles. It's really cool how you can't see any of them.
That's nice. Expert level strats right there. Oh.
Did you go over the floating island to dodge his laser?
No. I was moving away from him, and he happened to teleport when he was using his laser.
Ah, interesting.
So the laser would have hit me, but because he teleported, the laser missed me. Still died anyways, but... Was entertaining. You know, you try Astrum Deuce, or is that on my
We
head?
can't right now.
Is it a
Has to be
nighttime
nighttime. Yeah.
Probably try Moonlord again. Not particularly convinced it'll go any differently. But maybe. If you were able to just tank and spank Moonlord, maybe I could, like, sit nearby with my Shroomite armor passive activated, and we could just do kind of insane damage.
Can't really tank him is the problem. He does really large damage.
If you were able to tank him, which I guess you're not, but...
Yeah, there's no way. Moonlord is pretty much untankable. Anyway, let's... I guess I'll summon him again just for fun.
Sure. Give him another go. Got plenty of buffs. Actually, let's unequip the greedy ring. Oop.
Oh, you made that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I have it equipped for when I farm or buy things. I often forget to unequip it. Yes, definitely.
I was seeing how much the Destroyer emblem really matters. I'm gonna try and just blitz him down this time. I really need to start paying attention to his eye. That would help me a lot. I killed one of his eyes. It would have helped if I stopped getting hit by the first laser, so I really check it.
Very least.
I wonder if the minecart strategy works still or not. Not quite.
That one wasn't particularly avoidable. He happened to shoot the laser directly at me, but I'm not sure it happens too often. Like, the first frame that the laser appeared on the screen, I was inside of it and died.
Yeah, that probably doesn't happen very often. I was barely alive, though, so we're still going. Oh, that's interesting. I managed to actually get my green meter charged up. Get me out of here. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. I got stuck on an island on one of the planetoids. So I couldn't, so I used my Rod Discord to get free, and then he immediately lasered me. That stinks, because his eyes are almost dead, too. Oh, that's really not cool, game. I just came up here to join the fight, not to get immediately lasered. Where am I?
Okay, you're alive now.
Very alive, yeah.
Okay, it seems I can survive just by getting on the fisherman mount and going sideways.
Yeah. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like he fully healed his eye. But it's not that big of a deal because as long as I stay alive, I can kill it. That's a laser that's coming. Seems it's time for me to just run. Oh, seems it's time for me to hit the top of an island. That's not cool. Couldn't even dodge that because my fall speed wasn't enough. It'd be really cool if this planet... That's twice I died to a planet.
They are kind of annoying. Do you have the cute fisherman mount?
I have it, yeah.
If
I don't
I'm dead
use
and you
it.
want to go into survival mode, it might be a good idea to use it, because you can just go horizontal.
Okay.
And, like, you don't even need to worry about... You only need to go vertical to dodge, like, the little aura ball things.
Mm-hmm.
You can just keep going and, like... It's kind of like the minecart trick, where he doesn't actually hurt you that much.
Yeah.
You will have to dodge some of his projectiles, but, like, not very many. Like, if you're ever in panic mode and your health is low and I'm dead and you're panicking.
I guess we can try it again with that.
Alright. B. This bee goes 80 miles an hour. I think that's faster than minecarts.
It's faster than the minecart, yeah. Only it's faster than the vanilla minecart, but it's definitely faster than the nerfed one.
You mean the mechanical minecart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mechanical minecart was pretty fast. I think that was like 100 something.
I thought it was over 100. Well, that's one eye down. Two eyes down. Planetoid.
Gonna
Right
run
down
away
here.
into panic mode. I have 20 health.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here soon, probably. Ah. Well, that was not cool in the game. I Rod of Discorded away from it. I Rod of Discorded away from it because I got stuck on a planetoid and had to reverse direction. And then I had to move out of the way more because I was barely still in the range of the laser. And so I pressed R to get on my mount, but little did I know I was directly on the minecart track.
Oh. Rip. That's a rip. Wanna give it another go?
I feel like we can get to the second phase pretty easily, honestly. Because I can just nuke those eyes so fast. I mean, my DPS with this sword is like over 8,000 usually.
Maybe if I use my Continental Great Bow instead of my Phantasm, that like applies the debuffs to me, Moon Lords. So just aiding out your damage might be better.
Yeah. I do have E-Core on this sword.
Oh, well in that case, it's probably better to just stick to the Phantasm. This one does E-Core, Curse Flames, and Hellfire, but Curse Flames and Hellfire probably aren't that big of a deal compared to E-Core.
Yeah, her Curse Flames and Hellfire are... Well, I also inflict Hellfire, so all of my weapons inflict Hellfire and E-Core. Okay. One eye down.
You avoided the laser?
Yeah, it's actually not that hard on the triple truck, was it? Especially when you actually like pay attention to see what's coming. Anyway.
It certainly wasn't. I just kind of got left where I was.
Well, it's coming again. I'm in the house! Why can I get a situation in which I'm not in a terrible spot when he does the laser, please? I killed both of his eyes. So it's just the head.
I think his eye's back.
I am back now.
Try to bring it back to the middle. Back.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
It'd be more interesting if I was fast enough to get to his eye. Okay, well, once again, impossible to dodge laser because I was at the top of the screen. I just want a laser that's possible to dodge, please, game. I'm just kind of doing this now. Oop, that's an impossible to dodge laser. Teleported and did it on top of me. Very cool. Yeah, definitely would be nice to... now I'm starting to realize how nice it would be to have this teleport because of how fast you can react to that compared to scrolling through your menu.
Yeah. That would certainly be a lot. tank those things. Oftentimes when he teleports, they just teleport on top of you.
I wish that he would not teleport so far below you. Oh, that was almost a teleport laser moment. That's a floating island moment. That's lasers coming from the wrong side of the screen because... why? It's about to shoot a laser, I think. Oh, that is it. Yep, that's what that was. His middle eye's at about half health. That's stuck on the one block placed for the heart lasers moment. Man, I'm really good at getting stuck on the dumbest things, huh? Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Time to run. I'm not gonna mess around with this one. Just gonna run. Although I am using my homing weapon. Ah, and that can happen.
Is your plea for death answered by a phantasmal spear?
He shot two of them on top of each other, so they covered half my screen at the same time he was lasering.
So it certainly is no joke. We could try Ash Reduce now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect time for that. Let me grab a heart. Whatever those are. There they are. The eye was almost bad because that whole time I was just using homing weapons. So even though I was running, I was doing like consistent enough damage where he was about to go into his last phase.
I'll try using Jester's arrows. Those are the piercing ones, right?
Yeah.
Probably be good to use those for him.
It shouldn't be that. I mean, I won't be tanking as much this time, but my damage is going to be so much higher. Let me know when you're ready. Actually, can you join Pink Team?
Sure can. Alright.
I just realized I need to get sharpened real fast. Okay.
I don't have those stuff, but it's fine.
Yeah, you don't really have any useful ones, so it's... and they take up less slots, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use a combined potion, so I don't really need slots, but...
Let's go ahead and start it.
Yep.
Let's sit here and wait. It's time. I should probably spam this weapon. Oh my goodness. I'm inside of... I'm in a situation. Well, he has health.
Half of it.
Okay, so good to know that we can get to phase 2 in approximately 5 seconds. At the cost of maybe half my health, but I mean, that's okay. Might be dying. That's very risky to do.
Got double pronged.
Yeah, you'll probably have to go in survival mode against this guy too.
I was trying to survive, but I was running away from one of them and the other one just came straight towards me.
Basically, the way it works is they alternate coming towards you. And so, if you just shield dodge as you see them appear, they'll always miss. Nope, and I forgot to do this again. Really wish those enemies didn't exist. Yeah, that should heal me up.
Abandoned mod shop.
Huh. Okay, ready? Less enemies, please. Game. Not sure. I think they fixed it to where you can't really hurt him too much until he unfurls, so you can't cheese him. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure I could one-shot the boss. Oop, that's called pressing the R button instead of the B button and falling down for no reason. Maybe I should, like, nuke phase 1 and then switch to these now.
He's been nuked. He's controlling me there. Okay.
Actually isn't a terrible strategy, because I do, even without that other armor, heal up really fast switching to vampire knives. Situation again. Get out of there. Swap back to vampire knives. I almost wonder, even though the other armor was so tanky, if the amount of lifesteal I had was kind of counterproductive to how much I could just get from doing this. Man, if we could split these guys up, it would probably be really easy. But I don't think we can.
They seem to always hurt.
I think any boss is basically stuck targeting me forever at this point, because my armor sets just have so much aggro. I stopped moving for a second, and I thought that I had died, even though I had health. It's because I ran into the one block in the arena.
As long as you use the vampire knives, you can probably stay alive, right?
I was at full health.
Now you're at, like, half health.
Man, there's a lot of lasers happening, and I wish they weren't.
Where's the next one?
And that one blocked again somehow. Oh, well, there's all that. Doing this attack now. Oh, that's called. He went straight through me. Twice. The blue one is almost dead. Well, actually, no, they changed colors. I never realized that. Okay, one of them is almost dead. One of them's like at full health, and one of them's like no health. I stopped right there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm living, but we'll see. That was kind of dumb to hit. But I'm trying not to get run straight through by them like that. Man, they're so fast, it's almost impossible to dodge. Oh, it's not ready anymore, that's why. Good thing I realized that, because that might have been the difference between me living and dying there. I got hit from the throw there.
So well.
Yeah, well, one of them is.
Whether I can survive this or not remains to be seen.
Can you run in a straight line?
That's way up long. Not that straight line. Darn.
Yeah, their brain kind of screwed us there.
Moonlord time?
I guess so. Let me see if I can't. There is...
Do I have no armor upgrades that I could go for?
Um...
Yeah.
Technically, you could do hydrothermic. I don't know how it compares to Shroomite. Let's see. $20.14, so it's 34. 9. So it's 49 defense instead of 51. 13% range damage increase and a 15% parry damage increase. So assumingly it's like a 28% ranged damage increase, basically.
I got a Star Fury.
This is like 25. Oh yeah, those dropped for something.
Let's fight some hard mode enemies with that.
Yeah, people say Plague Reaper, Hydrothermic, or Astral for Pre-Moon Lord. Yeah.
Is there one of those that we can get easily?
Hydrothermic is the easiest one to get. And Astral once we kill Astron Deuce.
I guess I make the hydrothermic, and then perhaps that would help us fight Astron Deuce.
You just need Scoria bars, Hellstone bars, and Cores of Chaos.
I think we have all that stuff already.
Good. Yeah. I wanted to make make 7 target dummies in a row here. Alright, what's my DPS now? Oh yeah, that's a funny number.
What's the funny number?
So, 40,000 damage per second.
Just try it with Jester arrows. See what my damage can get to.
It's funny because if you run back and forth with the, like, water effect from that accessory and all of these, you get like 7,000 DPS.
Which one was that? Oh, it's the
Ah, wow. That's a lot of projectiles happening here. It's like 20,000 DPS.
Ah, okay. Well,
You got another one? Nice. Luckiest rod of Discord farms ever.
yeah, that wasn't too bad.
This was also so much fire.
Cooldown does seem to be pretty long, but that's alright, I guess.
Yeah, that's not too big of a deal for Moonlord's laser. Man, this thing just pales in comparison. But single target damage is actually interesting. Because when they start exploding, it does damage to all of them. Interesting. It's just so cool. '50th goldfish, huh? Goldfish banner. Which guy sells potions? The young brewer, I assume. You, I think. So the combination potions only do 1 buff slot, is what you're saying?
Yeah. They also last for longer.
Oh, interesting. There's a Calamity combination poster.
Yeah, some of them will have like a vanilla and calamity version.
This one is Stimulants, Cadence, Titan Scale, Soaring, Bounding, and Vodka. So I should just get... Let's see, because the battle combination is Endurance, Life Force, Iron Skin, Regeneration, Rage, and Wrath. Compared to the tank combination, you lose out on Obsidian Skin, which is worthless, Thorns, which isn't very good, Invincibility, which I'd probably just use separately, and then Titan Skin, which is... What is Titan Skin? Actually, don't even know what Titan Skin is. I don't think I use it. me buy one of each of those and look at this. So which potions do these replace?
Which ones?
I'm looking at one battle combination and one calamity combination is probably what I'd use.
Let's see.
Endurance.
Are you by the? You're by your thing.
Yeah, I'm comparing the effects of the potions that I have and sorting them.
Yeah, I would get tank combination with modded. That's good.
I wouldn't get that because battle combination is just the same thing with the worthless stuff removed. Let's see.
You can get. Is it like a melee combination?
No. There's no melee potions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for you that's probably better. For me, I think tank combination plus ranger combination, because ranger also already has wrath and rage.
Regeneration. Where are my regen potions? Do I just not have any in here for some reason? Oh no, there they are.
So for me, the tank
rage
is better.
And wrath. There's wrath. There's wrath. And then calamity combination. The arm stimulants.
You'll probably
cadence.
Need swiftness potions as well. So you can't eliminate all of them.
I don't have cadence in here, I don't think. I don't even know what that does. Titan scale, soaring, bounding, and Fabsol's vodka.
Ranger, tank, and delicious meat here.
Let's see. So the potions that this had that I still would have to use would be shattering, ninja, nature's blessing, invincibility, blurring, triumph, crumbling, dopamine, and delicious meat, and swiftness. So there's still 5 buff potions I need. It's in the tank one, but there's no point in swapping it out just for the one. What are the other 2 this gives? Cadence and bounding? I should probably check those just in case. Cadence. Oh yeah, cadence is the one that eliminates regeneration and life force potions. It's a little awkward because that doesn't really synergize super well, but bounding is 5% jump speed, 25 extra blocks of fall damage resistance, and increased jump height, so it's kind of worthless, but... Well, I mean, it's kind of nice, I guess. It's probably worse with wings.
It's not insane DPS, but I think I get more DPS when I'm actually near something. Are there better arrows that also pierce that I can use? Doesn't list if these are piercing. Terra arrows are pretty good.
Alright. spent all my money on battle combinations, so I can at least eliminate those potions from my thing. That'll clear up some of my slots.
Stop. When do you want them?
Okay. Are you ready to fight Astrum Deuce?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go over and do it. I got the boom boom armor now.
Oh, you got the hydrothermic. Nice.
Goodbye, werewolves.
Yeah, it'll probably do a decent amount of damage because basically it's like you're getting just 50 damage. We're just running past every... Oh no, it's actually right here. That's perfect, somehow. Alright, ready?
Buffs. Yep, ready to go.
Okay, that's way better. I actually have room for all my buffs, I think, when I'm... Hopefully the rain does not do anything funny. Okay, let's try and do this a little bit smarter. Like, tank him, but don't sacrifice everything. It's not like this die. Like, I'm destroying him now while also not destroying myself. That was interesting. His phase transition there was... Honestly, Vampire Knives I don't even like regret using in this fight, because even though I'm losing a lot of damage compared to like spamming the sword, I'm actually using my damage armor, so not some terrible choice. And they hit every single one, every single time, they're very consistent.
Might be dangerous stuff here soon.
Should be fine. Thought my wisp was a projectile for a second there. I think we actually split them up.
Yeah. I got pissed. I might be dying.
They really don't like actually fighting me. It's like constantly off screen. That's a floating island. I used my endurance to do big damage with my Omni Blade and then backed off. Now it's back to Vampire Knives.
Maybe you could save your big good damage when you have adrenaline.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Yeah.
Oh, what did I say? I said endurance, didn't I? I keep saying endurance. Yeah, well, that's another adrenaline meter filled up. That was a lot of damage that I just took because one of them wrapped around me and the other one came straight through the center. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do about that one. One of them wrapped. Oh my goodness. They both came straight at me at the exact same time. Gonna need that to stop happening. There's a lot of things.
A lot of projectiles.
A lot of the little balls. Literally impossible to dodge that one. That. Because I had to stop moving for a second, and this mount doesn't have enough acceleration.
I don't know if there's any way to avoid them outright.
You pretty much have to either always be moving or dismount and use your shield. If you stop moving, they're too fast. Oh, I got a free pair of Hedarian wings there. Interesting. These wings are pretty fast. 90 mile per hour ascent.
But speaking of, I can get better wings now that I unlocked the vortex armor. What wings do you have?
Right now I'm using the steampunker wings.
I could just outright not use wings and instead just stick to the fishbowl mount.
You could if you wanted to have a different accessory for damage.
Yeah, it would let me use something like the ranger emblem.
I could do that for this fight. Whoops. What's going on?
One of the problems I have to remember not to dismount, because then I would take fall damage.
You would still have rocket boots, I think. So you would get a little bit of freedom.
Really not a whole lot of it, though. Give Moonlord an attempt?
Let me see what happens. Let me reforge this. Oh, I don't have money, do I?
I have money.
Let me
Borrow some.
I can just call something real fast. Oh, I just need like 2 platinum.
We'll have 4.
Thank you. Oh, let's reforge. Avenger emblem. Do anything decent, please. Anything decent. Okay, menacing. Then I can do. Oh, interesting. You can't put these wings in the accessory slot. That's strange. My DPS with all of this equipped. Just max damage. almost reaching about, yeah, 50,000. Alright, we can try. Moon Lord, I suppose.
Give it a go. I'm a fishy. Wait, why does the game... Why am I moving slow? There we go. Wait, am I moving? I'm still moving slow. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, it has issues sometimes with getting up to speed.
No,
It's the one
just
downside.
didn't consider me... It just did not consider me to be in the rain for some reason.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought this thing was so slow, because when I tried it in the rain at first, I was only going like half the speed. So I don't know what's up with that.
There's some bugs with it. Probably wouldn't want to use it outside of boss. It'd be annoying.
Why did I just get... did the rain stop?
I'll use it again.
Did it? No. Yeah, don't use it again, because it'll stop the rain. It didn't actually, but it will. That's it toggles the rain on and off, so if you use it again, it'll stop it eventually.
The problem with you dying there is that
I killed the two eyes on the hands.
Alright, and it counts as rain for you?
Yeah.
Alright. Good stuff.
Literally just vaporized that wyvern. Like one swing killed it.
Vaporized.
You see that health bar on that hand. Okay, it'd be really cool if it didn't dismount me. Yeah, like that's already one eye down. Laser. Whoops. That's the other eye down. Oh, I got lasered because he aggroed on you somehow. I was like, oh, I'll fly to the other side, so he won't do that. And then somehow it aggroed on you.
Little eyeballs are aggroed on me.
Actually, probably a good thing. Splitting up his eyeballs and him tends to make this fight a lot easier. Oh, peace. That's a certified. I didn't even see anything on my screen and it just died. I was at the very top of the map, so literally his attacks just weren't visible. Good to know. he ever wants to open his eye. That'd be cool. Okay.
Launch that laser directly at me.
Man, it is so hard to hit his eye with a melee weapon. Oh, I almost died to fall damage there. That would have been interesting. I love how when he teleports, your entire screen goes white, so if he shoots any form of oh boy. If he shoots any sort of projectile while he's teleporting, you just die.
Yeah, you don't see it very well.
He
Luckily, it doesn't last
lasered
very
me
long.
there, and I had to rod of Discord while on the mount, which I didn't even realize was possible.
Oh yeah, it is.
So he teleport lasered me there. I'm gonna swap back to this sword.
I'm so mad.
Oh, where is he?
Kind of where I teleported you.
Okay, that was a classic teleport laser moment. I got my green meter off though.
Oh yeah, rain seems to be not on.
Is it not?
He's not in space. Might not ever be on in space. I'm not sure.
I'm still moving fast.
Oh yeah, it's so it just doesn't work in space. It seems. Or
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
still
rain in
on.
space.
Can't tell. He's lasering right now. His eyes like, okay, yeah, his heart's open. Actually, this is kind of working, even though the damage is a lot slower. Just staying alive. Left laser. Let's just teleport there to get out of the way. Oop. Yep.
Every NPC.
Ooh, that laser was very awkward. I was like at the very end of it. Only problem with this approach is if you get tethered, it's not the greatest. Dispatch laser. Teleport here, I should go. Yeah, one thing I've learned about his laser that's kind of nice is that he usually teleports above you, and since you're to the side of him, he shoots the laser to the side.
Yeah.
Which means that if he teleports while using the laser and you go down, he always misses, but that time he shot the laser straight down and hit me. Very cool. His heart's at like half health. Oh, that was cool.
1 second left.
I died to nothing there. He teleported on top of me and killed me. I didn't even have a chance to react because my screen was still white when I died.
Sad. But we were very close there. Give it one more try and then play Astro Reduce since it's kind of getting a little late. Grab all these buffs. Look at all these trophies. Look at them all. Sure are a lot of them.
Yeah, there are.
The beer has arrived.
Yeah, that's all the classic. Immediately got taken off my mount. Off the screen, please, sir. I'm not sure why he teleported there. He is having a bad time.
Hey, there was his back.
Eyes are down. Oh, that was not very cool. That was also not very cool.
Busy. Yes. Trying to feed him.
I'm gonna swap to this now.
Go on, go eat. Go away. Go eat. Be able to move.
That's what I was hoping would happen.
Stuck there all day.
No idea what health his eyes at, because you can never tell. It's like a third of the way done, it looks like. Up and around that one. The sword is not the highest damaging swords, but it's very reliable for this phase, which is why I like it. It's hard to beat projectiles that perfectly hold one of these in fights like this.
Yeah.
Where in the world
He's
is
on.
Okay. This heart should be... Yeah, this heart's open. I got my endurance meter off. Can't have it. Whoa, that was a close dodge. Buddy, where are you? Hello. I like how the angler just arrived and died. Eye moment. I really dislike the eyes because they, when he teleports, tend to teleport like directly on top of you. Oh, okay, that was fine. I'm gonna go under him
What
now.
you might be able to do if that happens is go to his other side.
That's what I've started doing. It's about halfway through. Man, I am just... Yeah, this is nice. Every time he shoots a laser, I swap sides. Which seems to be working fairly consistently because I've been getting my adrenaline meter off a lot this fight. Now, that's a lot of eyeballs. Keeps getting aggro on you for some reason, which is actually kind of annoying. Oh, that was it. Yeah, what was up with that? Sure. Whatever you say, game. That wasn't even that hard. Oh, that's a lot of messages we just got.
Profane flame blazes fiercely. Cosmic terrors are watching. Shrieks are echoing from the dungeon. A cold and dark energy has materialized in space. And, of course, the motion is defeated.
I believe Profane Flames is the next boss or something. Cosmic Terrors, I don't know. Dungeon is dungeon. The space thing, I think, is the new ore.
Alright,
That's a Star Wrath.
My wings back on.
Whoa, okay. He dropped 2 last prisms.
Oh, nice. Well, actually, not nice. We're not using this class. Oh,
yeah, Celestial Onion. Oh, yeah. This item does nothing in Master Mode. Very cool. I got a dev kit.
Gravity glow. I got the suspicious looking eye light pet. Ooh, new wings. Celestial Starboard. 95 of them a night. I got the Celebration Mark II. Which is good. Star Wrath. SDMG.
SDMG is going to be very good for you.
Yeah. If I was using guns, that is.
You gotta use guns now.
Celestial Onion. This item does nothing in Master Mode. Did you need the Star Wrath?
I already got one. But having 2 is nice, I guess. Is there anything else? You can make the Galactus blade with it. Okay, yeah, so I definitely do need 2. Not right now, but eventually. This is cool because I can actually use it now if I so wanted.
I can make the Planetary Annihilation now.
What even is the DPS of this sword? It's not even that high.
I have a junk in my inventory, it seems. Well, call it junk. It's good stuff. Whose decision was it to make all of Moonlord Summoner's Rock's sentries?
Who knows? Let's see. Actually, a dev set that we didn't have, which is neat, I guess. God, you see how big this sword is?
You see how fast the Celestial Starboard accelerates?
Celestial Starboard's pretty good. I don't actually like it that much, but... Okay, game, I think I've heard the victory music a decent amount at this point. We need a lot of ectoplasm. What am I looking for? Oh, I need Ashes of Calamity.
We can just buy Moonlord treasure packs now, right?
Believe so.
So if we need more Luminite.
Yeah, we'll need more Illuminite. We need more Ectoplasm.
Do we have souls?
What
Not
souls?
Like the what's it called?
The fragments.
Yeah, the fragments. Yeah.
Yeah, I have them right now. How many do you need?
I actually did the thing that you craft with all 4 of them.
Yeah. How many do you need?
Let me check. I need 5.
Let's see.
We're waiting for this.
It's like a more targeted data list. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Right, I just spent all my money on Ectoplasm.
So that's one component of the thing.
And I can make the final upgrade to my favorite weapon in the game.
How do you get cogs?
You just buy them from, I believe, the cyborg. Yeah, do you see this sword? Wow. I assume it still has the parry. Yeah, that's a wee bit of in the range of 55,000 damage per second.
On that order of magnitude, at least.
This is quite cool. It's funny because it's actually a pair of scissors. Like the parry is a pair of scissors. Yeah, that got up to 64,000. Wow. That's a huge upgrade.
Alright, so I can also craft this bow.
Okay, what else can I do with them? I can make the Stellar Striker now. Remember that. I need a sword for that. Which I have. Where it is. Okay.
This is a little nutty. It gives me insane
What?
DPS readings because, like, look how it works. Like, I have to charge up for this long, but it doesn't.
Yeah. So it's just one big hit of a lot of DPS, supposedly.
The DPS is such as 14,911.
Hey, look, I have your bow. You want to know what the DPS for this is? 100k.
Holy crap.
And it's not reforged. Something tells me Astrum Deuce is about to get what's coming to him. Should be able to get the abyssal.
Oh, actually, I
diving
need
suit in
5
there.
more Galactica Singularities. Do you still have those?
Yeah, I can make 5 more real fast. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'd make solar flare now.
Ready, Nepo? Doesn't seem to agree with Desert Arrows. Yeah, this reaches 10,000 DPS. That's neat. I think my dog's a little scared now. Who's a scared boy? Oh, you're in here? You're in here? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Yeah, you just eat Moonlord, so now it's pretty good stuff. Moonlord from Terraria. I got all the cool weapons now. This is like the point where all the bows were locked off to me.
Yeah.
Like out of
Okay,
all the
looks like solar flare is my best option.
So out of all the bows
Really
for the
is
Heavenly
good.
Gale, I've actually been doing a pretty good job of keeping up with everything. Heavenly Gale requires Miracle Matter, which I assume is pretty late game. That's what you get for all the exo weapons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it takes some stuff.
Miracle Matter is not obtainable until you defeated every single boss in the game except for one.
But when we do get it, I'll have all the bows that I need to craft the exo weapon. I'm guessing the Phantasm is just outclassed now.
Seems like it. I like how the wiki's like, oh, you could use, your 70,000 DPS weapon, or you could use your 100,000 DPS weapon, or you could, be a yo-yo player and still only have the Terrarian.
Well, Terrarian drops from Moonlord.
Yeah.
It still sucks, but it is a post-Moonlord weapon.
I can make this lance now, which takes 5 of those. I need my North Pole and my Terra Lance, wherever that got off to. Where did that get off to?
You are 34.
Why do my melee weapons just keep disappearing?